Welcome back to the channel, my dear friends. It is such a beautiful day here in Michigan. I really wish I was actually out in the garden. So I think I've probably told you in the past, but Michigan tends to go from cold to hot within the matter of a minute. And we had a very cold, wet spring, and now it is about 90 degrees. And I really wish we were out in the garden. It is actually nice. It's got a really nice breeze out. Sun is out. It's absolutely beautiful. But we're kind of at a standstill. We worked all weekend in the garden and out in the flower area. And now we're waiting for our mulch and some of our soil amendments to come in. And so we're kind of at like a stalemate. So I can't do anything out there, and I have really neglected the inside of the house. I don't know if you guys have this problem too, but when the weather gets nice, I just want to be outside and I kind of neglect everything in here. But because I can't do anything out there today, I thought, what if we take a trip to the thrift? Because I really want to get some decorations to decorate for Memorial Day and the 4th of July this year. And what better year to do that with America's 250th anniversary birthday, so to speak. And I think it would be a really good year to actually start doing this. I've always wanted to do it. And before we get started, in the comments below, know that this is not a place to talk about your political beliefs or your opinions. This is a place to take a break from that. There's enough of that out in the world. Go find it somewhere else. We're going to stay positive here. So I thought maybe we'll go to the thrift and see if I can pick up just a few things to make it a little bit more festive and summery. And I thought I'd take you with me. So let's go.
This summer, I have one theme, and that's old-fashioned summer. I kept that in mind the whole time I was at the thrift store, and honestly, while I was going through my own things too. I wasn't just looking for red, white, and blue patriotic items. I was looking for pieces that felt like they belong in an old country living magazine. Things that felt worn and loved, and things that made you want to slow down and just look at them. And here's what I've learned about decorating this way. When you choose fabrics and textures with intention, they keep working for you. The red and white will be perfect for patriotic here in the summer, but also cozy during Christmas time. The linen tablecloth or the little pitcher, a bundle of dried flowers, these things don't belong in just one season. It belongs in many. This is what I wanted for the home this summer. Not a house that looked decorated, but a house that felt like home. The kind of home you see on the cover of an old magazine at your mother's or your grandmother's home. Just feels something nostalgic, a quiet ache for something simpler, something slower, something that feels like it was made with care and love from a long time ago. I think that's what we're all craving right now, is a little bit more home. I would love to know, do you decorate for summer? Drop it in the comments below and tell me what's your favorite way to decorate for the seasons. Memorial Weekend, especially here in Michigan, is the unofficial kickoff to summer vacation. Many of my friends and family are traveling north to open up their cabins here in Michigan. Many of us are getting together, spending time with loved ones, having cookouts, going to parades, and just spending time enjoying the beautiful weather. But I don't want this to pass without pausing and remembering what this weekend truly means. The reason we get to do this, the reason we get to slow down and fill our homes with beauty, to bake a cake, to hang a flag on the porch, that freedom was bought by someone, by the men and women who gave everything so that we could have ordinary days that feel just like this. So let's remember this weekend, the ones that came before us, as we cherish the ones that are here with us. I get asked time and time again how we find such amazing things at the thrift store. And really, I think a lot of it is sometimes the things that I am searching for, others seem to overlook. Some of the things that are always on the top of my list, of course, are quilts. They are beautiful for every season. Right now, we're swapping out our heavier ones for the lighter, soft whites and faded prints like summer. But a good quilt never really goes out of rotation. Don't forget to dig through all of those blankets. Other things like ribbons and tablecloths, aprons, linens of any kind, these are the things that pull the whole space together and costs very little secondhand. A linen tablecloth draped over a table, a ribbon tied around a basket. It's such a simple thing, but it changes everything. Don't forget to look at fake flowers or frames. The frames get overlooked, but you can use these to swap out prints all through different seasons, every mood, and it changes the whole room. These are the kind of finds that earn their place in their home over and over again. But the ultimate lesson here when thrifting is you have to be patient and you have to sort through a lot of junk before you find your treasure. The house is almost put together and we have a cake to bake next, but I wanted to light my apple pie candle from Antique Candle Co. because I couldn't think of a more perfect scent for this exact moment. It's warm and familiar, and honestly, it carries you right from summer to fall. These are the only candles that I have been able to burn that doesn't give me a headache. They're soy-based, non-toxic, and they also have a happiness guarantee. So if you choose a scent that you don't like, which I've never found one that I don't like, they'll send you another one for free. I have a 20% off code linked in the description below, so go treat yourself to a new candle, my friend. And now I think my favorite part of an old-fashioned summer day is baking something sweet. Today we're making a blueberry lemon cake this afternoon. I am testing this recipe and I want to give it to you. I really do, but it's not quite there yet. There needs to be some adjustments, so you'll have to be patient with me, my dear friend. But what I can tell you is the frosting that we made a couple videos ago was perfect with this. And if you have a favorite cake for summer, go take a look at that recipe. You might like that frosting on it. Standing here in the kitchen today, I keep thinking about the women who came before us. It wasn't something they did and called slow living. It wasn't an aesthetic or a trend on Instagram. They just lived this way. They pulled out the lighter quilts because it was summer. They baked a cake because they wanted to feed their family. They hung a flag because it mattered to them. They set a pretty table because it was worth setting. And somewhere along the way, we got this idea that this was all extra, that this was too much trouble or not a good use of time. I don't think that's true. I think that making a home beautiful, feeding your family, the people that you love, making the seasons feel something before they pass, I think that is some of the most important work there is. We're not doing anything new here. We're just remembering. We're making memories. We are stewarding our home and our family. I don't know about you, but I am just so excited to have an old-fashioned summer on the homestead with you here. I hope this gave you a little inspiration to slow down and look at what you already have, or head to the nearest thrift store with fresh eyes. You don't need much, you just need the right things that feel like home to you. I would love to hear from you in the comments today. Do you decorate for summer? And if you've been watching all the way to the end, leave me a comment that says something like old fashioned summer so I know you were here for all of it. Thank you for spending time with us on all the days that you do. With love from the homestead, Amanda.